how to fix your Frigidaire countertop ice maker machine. This is model EFIC220-BLACK-6COM by Frigidaire. So we had this machine for about at least over almost a year, and the machine is making noises. So I'm going to attempt to take this apart to see what's going on with it. It's making a lot of moaning noise. This is the front of the machine. This is where the water coming in, and then this is where the ice container. So it looks like I haven't cleaned it for every month. So there's a lot of calcium deposit in the back of this machine, which I'm going to be about to take it apart and see if I can clean that up. So basically, in the back here, you can feel like there's a lot of calcium deposit in the back. So I'm going to try to take this out and clean it and see if it works. Before I do that, I'm going to clean the unit in the back a little bit. I'm going to use a vacuum. So I'm going to use this vacuum and suck out all the dust, all the spider webs and stuff that's deposited in the back of the unit. Try to pull this out. It's tight with the zip tie. As you can see, there's a lot of deposits of calcium in here. So I'm just gonna try to pull this off, and as you can see, there's this calcium deposit in this hole here that I'm going to scrape it out and clean it. So I'm just going to use this to pry it out. So this T connectors has a lot of deposit in here too. So we'll scrape all that out. So now I rinse it off and it's all clean now. So this unit also has a cap on the top, and if you push it toward the back, and then it will just click, and then you can lift up the cap, and then you can look inside this reservoir here that there is a lot of stain due to the water. So I'll clean that up. What I'll do is I'll also get this brush here to brush to take out all the calcium that's built up in this hole here. Do that on this hole too. Try to get all that calcium deposit in this hole here. I'm going to attempt to use this metal wire tire. This is was used for when I was doing concrete slab rebar, tying the rebar. So this is pretty stiff that you can run this wire tie through this tubing here. So trying to, yeah, that works. So we get all the, we'll try to pry out all the calcium deposit. We'll loosen it up, and then later we can run some like water with vinegar so that this thing can flush it out. You can see some water dripping through there. Yeah, see some water dripping. Okay, so all that deposit came off. I'm going to do the same thing for this tubing here. So just pull it off. And this one is connected to the reservoir water overflowing that's down underneath this ice making machine. So this tubing here, it's connected to that drain that's right there. So right now I put water and vinegar in there, so that way we can clean up the, you can see the water is dripping out. So I'm just gonna poke this wire into there. I'm just trying to lose up all that calcium that's in this tubing. Okay, let's get all that dirty water out. Yep. You can see that water, murky water. So we'll do it again, trying to scrape out all the calcium that's on this wall of that tubing, interior tubing. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try to clean it out. Let's do it again, trying to drain out the calcium. Ooh, see that? See how that dirt that's in there? Calcium. All right, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We can just plug it back up again. This was originally inside here like this. And we're just going to push it up. And then still see some dirt in here.
Add more water.
I think this does all the machine does all the sucking. All that water that's in the.
Add more water so it goes clear.
I'll probably add more water in here, and then that way it will suck all that water and clean all the tubes.
You better put it on clean mode first thing.
Yeah, this will be on clean
So it
mode.
sucks the water.
So this one here, you can see when you push it out, water comes out. So I take out this top here. There's 2 screws on the either side. And see, so this is where the ice coming out from here. The tube and the wire connector I'm gonna put it back. So we can reuse this zip tie here. That's here. Just gonna put that zip tie back. Put that zip tie back, and then I'm gonna clean this out a little bit. I still see a lot of calcium deposit in that hole right there. Focus that a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna clean that out a little bit. So I'm going to use a little wider flathead screwdriver and just go around, scrape all the calcium that's on this lining on the wall. And you can see some deposits there. Scrape around, and there's a lot of deposits. I'm going to put this tubing, the T connector, back to original locations. And push up the Y tie. Okay. Put the zip tie back in, and then push that in, and then push in the zip tie. Okay, nice and secure, and ready to turn it on and see what happens. I'm going to put some more vinegar water in here, and that way I can do some self-cleaning. So I'm putting some water, and I added maybe half a cup of this. I already add some already. Just regular vinegar, and just gonna add some baking powder, baking soda, to help clean up the calcium. And I'm gonna dump this old water out. And I'm gonna put this cleaning water with vinegar and baking powder. Put it all on this machine here, this container. And then I'm going to put it in the front of the machine. And we'll try to turn it on and see if that will work or not. I'm gonna push self-cleaning. Okay. What I did was I took some water because it didn't turn on. It looks like there's a light coming on for cleaning. So what I did was, it didn't turn on. What I did was I got some water from this container here, and I put it into my cup, and I just basically dumped that into here, and basically that's the trick. The machine was pretty much dead. Now it's coming on alive with this light. It was off completely. So I'm just gonna let it do its cleaning and see what happens. It's making noises. So I just basically what I did was I pop up this cap here on top, and I just filled up the water, and you can see there's some dirt that's coming out. Looks like calcium from its cleaning. So yeah, the machine is back up running. We will check back and see what happens. Okay, so after the cleaning is done, the lights turn off, and all I did was I pressed the ice button right here, and as you can see, you can hear noises coming out from the machine. So that means the ice making machine is working again. You can hear the noises. So I'm using this vinegar water, which I'm gonna just let it run and make ice using the vinegar water with the baking soda, just to couple rounds to clean out the system, all the tubing that's inside the machine. So hopefully that will clear out all the deposits, the calciums that's built up from a year ago to now. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if this helps you. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. See you on the next video.